Greetings, community.
We are
1, 2,
Comic Talk.
and we got a big unboxing.
Yeah, we have books. We Our pre-order arrived, and this one, as in the next few, are going to be rather large. So kick back, relax, and let's get into it.
Art displays. Uh, issue 3.
Now, I don't know how it happened, but somehow I missed issue 2, so I didn't get to read issue 3. I was waiting on issue 2, and this was a back order. So now that I get to finally read this, I'm dying to read issue 3, which I know issue 4 came out. Cradle of Filth. This is a band. Kai, you actually kind of like them too, yeah?
Yeah, I've listened to the music.
And they have a like 5, 6 issue miniseries. I'll kind of get up to around there. After around there, it starts getting gnarly. Um,
Is it gory or
it's both explicit and gory, all kinds of different
everything?
stuff. Yeah, there's all kinds of neat stuff happening in there. But yeah, it's been great. It definitely reflects the music in which the Cradle of Filth was founded on. So it's an anthology story that based on a lot of their songs. There might be a couple of those. Papa, they're doing these body bag things, kind of like issue 9. So there you have it. Probably give them some of these things away. We end up with so many books. We're gonna have to be doing a giveaway mighty soon. Briar, this is the FOC variant. This is a kind of a hardcore taking, a gore style taking of the Cinderella story. Cinderella, yeah, yeah. And I'm looking forward to reading it. Forever Forward. This is Zach Kaplan, and I like the concept. I have got to read this. The only way to go back in the time from an accidental forward into the future is to continuously move forward into the future to find a way back into the past. These scientists accidentally launch themselves into the future and have to find a way back. So definitely, since we got 3 of those, we're gonna have to be giving one of those away. Vanity, love this story. Countess Bathory, I believe, is what the story is based on, and loosely, and it's really enjoyable because I'm into that kind of style of gore based loosely on facts. Golden Rage. What if women who were deemed undesirable were forced onto like an island style living conditions, and then they had to fend for themselves in the most horrific style of manner. So it's not quite the retirement plan for most. Dude, you got to read that one. Frank Miller Ashcan. Now they turned me on to this. CG what? DCBS. They contacted me and said, "Hey, would you want one of these?" I said, "Sure." So there you have it. Thank you, DCBS. I believe there might be another one in there.
Yeah, no, there's
Yeah, I had a feeling this might be something that people might find desirable, and I was right. New character in there. Sabrina, the Teenage Witch. It might be. Yeah, you're right. I think I only did get one issue of that. I knew this would be a pretty high print, and I just really this was more of a storyline than any type of spec thing. So I did get two. Cool. One to keep in decent condition, and one to just in case I drop it or spill coffee. Twig. Definitely A, B, and C. This all the way through. This is, I believe, the final issue, issue number 5, and I'm dying to get into this. I really am. Twig was definitely a Kanto style story for me in the sense of it was really heartstringy. There's a lot of a lot of emotion tied into the story itself. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Highly recommend it. Yeah, Midnight Suns, dude. This is a cool. It was a pretty cool story, dude. I actually really liked it. And a lot of these characters are going to be using the video game coming out, and
Right.
they have design concepts for the design for the video game that I purchased too. I think they're in there. Yeah, right there. These are the video game design concepts, and they're going to be coming out with a second print with a different character instead of Spidey, or actually two different characters. Now that I think about it, I think it's Captain America, and I can't remember who the other one is. But yeah, Midnight Suns video game coming out.
She looks a lot like a character from League of Legends called Kale because of her sword. Both have kind of like flamey swords.
You know, the last name is Pectate.
Flamey sword, Pectate.
Yeah, Kale Pectate. There you go, Venom issue number. What is that? 8? Can't see. 10. Same thing. I think I got 2 A's and 1 B. What's that in your hand? There you have it. 2 A's, 1 B. That is the character reveal for Bedlam, which turns out to be, that's right, a rock. Yeah, dude. Dig in Spider-Verse. Seriously. So this is issue number 3. I even got design variants, but not through DCBS. So I did the A and the B through DCBS. And then I did the A and the B.
Is that actually Spider-Ham or is that a monument?
No, that's Spider-Ham.
Why is he so big?
Well, I just, to make him kind of monumental. This was a really cool issue, issue number 3 and 4. I really dug it. Especially with the new, they're introducing new characters every issue, and they're trying to tie them into how they're supposed to save the universe in the end of Spider-Verse, which will follow the edge of Spider-Verse. Not quite certain if it's going to tie. I think it's supposed to tie slightly dark into the Dark Web, but I'm not certain.
Okay.
Yeah. Now there's there are 2 different issues. So that's here's issue number 2, and he has issue number 3, and that's like a story of a person doing a little bit of research on people, ends up finding out that they really don't even have much remembrance of their own past. And after seeing little clips from a room on a closed circuit TV screen, pries some of the remembrance of childhood. So that's what the basis of the story is. How it gets deep and dark is I'm dying to get into it.
I even saw you reading this. It kind of gives me Little Nightmares vibes. You know that game? You've seen a lot of that game on YouTube. So.
This is creepy. And I really enjoy the art because it really ties directly into the story. And I particularly enjoy that when the art does reflect what's in the interior of the story. So this Playthings is pretty creepy, all the way around. True cult. I really been enjoying this. It's really neat. When the wrong person steals from the wrong people, he has a cult after him, and you better watch out with this artifact. Stuff of Nightmares. This is the glow in the dark. I think you got another glow in the dark in there, but it's a different cover.
I don't know if you're wearing it. Try. Put it up there.
I was trying to get
Stop. Oh.
Get some light. Okay.
Put it up there again.
You want to see if there's any type of glowy? Oh, there is a little bit of a glowy. You can see around the edges there's glowy. There should be another one in there, but we didn't charge it.
Oh, wheel.
That one also glows. That's my favorite one.
That's cool.
Yeah. I'm a sucker for these things, and it's slightly raised.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
Ooh, even the Stuff of Nightmares is right there.
It's felted.
You say felted?
It's got like a material on it.
Material, girl.
Bumpy material.
Ooh. There's just 2 of those. Yeah. These were, I think, the FOC reveal type things or something. I don't know. I really don't. I can't remember anymore. Brain's going away. But I did get to enjoy it. I really enjoyed this. This was a little heavier than normal for R.L. Stein. So, you know, I really liked it. Berserker. I think it's A and D all the way through. So that gives me one cover, and then it gives me a foil version of another cover. That shiny. Just to blind people, coming down the street. Just how could this accident been avoided? Heaven's Rejects. I really enjoyed it. I recommend it. Smash Friday's Angels with Devil's Rejects, and there you have it.
I don't know what the second one is.
Kind of like Murky People. Ghost Rider. Was that 5 or 6? 6. This has been a cool story. I'm glad they bring in a Ghost Rider story on a regular. So just keep it up. I'm digging it. I'm finally getting an understanding what's going on. They're revealing more to the whole little thing that's in his head and all that, and why it's been messing with him. And I've been digging it. Barbaric issue number 2. I am a huge Barbaric fan, and as long as they keep making them as funny and gory and witty as this story, I'm gonna keep buying it. Now I'm a Shadowhawk fan of old. Any character that goes out and breaks backs and just leaves the person all jacked up is kind of a neat concept. And being that this is a 3D version, which you can't see, I had to get it. I'm a gimmicky kind of guy. You give me all the reflections and stuff like that. Well, obviously I can't buy the original, but if you can go ahead and give me a reprint of the first Superman, I'm gonna get it. Same with the first Batman we got last time. Yeah, Bad Balls versus Garbage Pail Kids, issue number 3. If you're a kid like me, I'm old, then you're definitely gonna be digging this. We'd like to welcome. Hey, Crystal. Hope all is well. Great to see you, Jacquelina. Now, this is Shannon Mir's first attempt at both art and writing and interior. I think writing, but definitely interior and cover. So more than just cover, you're getting this beautiful Shannon Mir art on the inside. And this is the first book ever. No. Okay, I'm sorry. This is just Draculina. I'm totally out of it. Shannon will be doing a book called Siren's Gate. And I mixed the two because the cover is similar.
Oh.
And that's Shannon's first book. But I had to get the Draculina with Shannon cover on it. I'm taking this story. Finally understand what's going on now. Department of Truth. What is that, 20-something? Tell me it's 25, so I'm not losing my mind. 21. 0. 20-0. I'm tired. I've been working a lot. I'm digging Department of Truth. This is a great conspiracy style story, and I've been really enjoying what Tiny's been doing with this. It's been making me ache for every monthly issue. Godzilla. I'm a huge Godzilla fan. You tie it into the Power Rangers, and there I am. I believe they're actually doing the Godzilla, or no, Power Rangers TMNT again, which the first series with the crossover was awesome, so I'm looking forward to that. But I'm also a huge Godzilla fan. When you tie it into, the Megazord of Power Rangers, and I'm in. Miles Rouse, 41. This leads into the second to the last for the series until the new one starts, I believe, in the end of November or beginning of December. And then this is the special giveaway that it was a very limited print that I ended up picking one of. Hey, Kenneth, appreciate you being here. And no needs to be sorry. It's all good. And so, yeah, I really wanted one, and I got another one of these things coming from Mutant Beaver, hopefully. Whenever Mutant Beaver does anything, it's always You cross your fingers. Yeah. So this is. I think we got a couple of these. This is issue number 42. I hope I got two of these. Nope. But yeah, I'm. This is the last issue for this series, so I definitely had to get it. I'm trying to remember who did this. This is Don the Win. He actually was at a store signing, saying that he was going to do remarks and signing free. I've been working so much I haven't been able to get to these events. All right, over to Spider-Man. Really digging this. Now that he's got his own little glider, things are happening with him, and there's going to be a birth of a whole new character, the whole Gold Goblin, and how that's going to be turning into the Dark Web stuff. I can't wait. And that's a cool cover. Look at that. It's badass. Again, that's a variant there. Cover B.
Predator.
Is that one 9? Yeah. Man, I'm so behind on my reading. I don't even know the issue numbers anymore. I just kind of just pick them up and go. I just make sure that I'm in some type of chronological order. This finishes it out for We Live, Age of Paladins. I end up getting the cards from issue 3, 4, and 5. Put those sets together because they had little playing cards too. So I've been giving those out just arbitrarily to people. So look for them. Hey, if I got your address, and if I don't, make sure you hit us up on Instagram. Artist Elite. I've been buying all this stuff from them, all their covers, everything. I'm looking forward to real releases, which I'm hoping is going to happen in the beginning of the year. I know that what they're doing right now is they're just teasing with all these little mini stories leading up to the major releases of each individual story. I'm enjoying that. I didn't realize there would be so many. So I've been getting all their A, B, C, and D's. I don't know how that kind of got mixed into a weird place and only that one. But that's issue number 2. Oh, that must have been something I was missing, I bet. She-Hulk, number 6. I believe this is where I stop. Sweet Paprika. We have to stop on this. Why? This is the last issue. I am so looking forward to reading this. I've really been enjoying Sweet Paprika. And we are pretty much a Undoubtful fan in general. So, yeah. Jane Foster, issue 4 of 5. Looking forward to actually finishing out this. It's not been the most favorite of my stories that I've been reading throughout the series. There we go. There's more of this. So, Artist Elite. So, there's like a D, I think, and I think he has maybe a C or an A. I don't know. I think he has a B in there. I know there's at least 3 issues in there somewhere. Yeah. There's 4. So I'm not certain the order in which that these were, but we definitely got all 4. All right. I know my work is trying to contact me.
Yeah, happens.
So Silver Coin. Silver Coin, I'm an A and B and all the way through. It doesn't matter, you know.
This is actually on 14 as well.
Yeah, I've been digging it so much I have to. I really like the covers. I mean, they're just, and I really like the fact that on every 5 issues, they have a breakdown of the stories, meaning behind the actual coin, how it developed and how that occurs. It's kind of cool.
Armageddon game.
Issue number 2, which I think issue number 1 is in there. I don't remember. I really don't. I can't remember if I read issue number 1. And if I did, or the lead up to it, I thought it was okay. Maybe I read the 32. Can't remember. I love this cover though. The season cover is pretty badass. That the issue? Yeah, I did a cover A and B because I love the fact that Splinter was on there in the flames, back in the movie when they caught them.
Spirit Flames.
Yeah. Survival Street. This is hardcore Sesame Street. It's really been cool. It's on some pretty cool, poignant, aspects of political, social, and other hang-ups that we have in our own society. Autocracy almost. So yeah, this was my favorite cover. Boogeyman. I'm dying to get into this one. I like the concept of a boogeyman, protecting a kid of another boogeyman. So it seems like it should be for hire. Alice Ever After, issue number 5. This finishes it out, and I've really been enjoying the story from them. Ant-Man, issue number 2. The cool thing about this is they've been going through time, so it's almost like a life story for Ant-Man, and I've been digging that.
He's got the little like crescent blade things.
Yeah, Moon Knight, Dark. That's this real black, white, and blood. This real anthology version of these black, white, and blood versions is what's been able to get me into this character. I've never been. I didn't know anything about this character in the past. So before seeing anything on TV, I really wanted to know something about the character. And that's how I learned. Win. I am a huge Win fan, and it's I really like these all ages kind of story, or mostly for this one, it's more of a preteen to teen style story, and I really enjoy it. This is a style of story from Tynion that he doesn't have in any other story that he tells. I really been enjoying this. There's a lot of heart in here. A lot of heart. Yeah, 1 and 2. I'm dying to get into these. So behind in my reading.
Whatever.
Yeah, so this finishes it out. Issue number 5 finishes it out for Spider-Gwen Gwenverse. And it's been all right. It hasn't been too bad. So I've been enjoying it. I think I got 2 of these. I really like this cover. Cute. I'm getting a heavy stack here.
Organic Carnage.
I have mixed feelings about this cover. There's times I look at it and go, wow, that's pretty cool. And there's times I look at it and it's like, eh. I really like the background of all of this background coloring. Pretty neat. It's like a pastel. But Carnage issue, was it 5? Yeah. So I think, yeah, I'm waiting on 6 too. Should see how behind on. I think 6 is where he gets his neat little pet. Yeah, I got 2 of those covers. I've been like double A and single B in it all the way through. Now, Bunny Mask has really been an interesting story. It's difficult for me to really tell people what it's about. And it's kind of a love it or hate it kind of book for most. I particularly love this book. This is a buy definitely for me. So, I don't know if you read it. Third Wave. I'm hoping this is it. I think it's only a 4-issue mini. It's really interesting, and I believe the story's actually transpired here. And it's kind of a CIA infiltration story into some like really bad things going on, and like money laundering and all kinds of, yeah, just really cool. Pentagram of Horror. Oddly, I don't believe I got issues 2 and 4. I got 1, 3, and 5. That's why I said oddly. Make sure everyone's awake. We're almost done.
Diamond.
Yeah, now this is actually a trade. I'm a huge King Diamond fan. This whole thing is based off the Abigail story.
Abigail, yep.
And Abigail was the first concept album that King Diamond released under his own name, under his own band. I'm dying to get into this. This is actually one of my most anticipated reads of the month. Huge King Diamond fan. Another Cradle of Filth. So one was issue 2 and the other is issue 3 here. One's issue 3 and the other. No, I think issue 2 and 3 is what it is. So the other one's like way buried down there, huh? Isn't it? I think so.
Mr. NFT.
Yeah. Yeah, that other one was that one cover way down there. This finishes it out for Red Room for us. So Trigger Warning issue number 4 finishes it out, and yeah, this is probably the sickest book out there. This is definitely not for most. It banned in like multiple countries, multiple states. Yeah, it's vintage obscure. Image anthology series issue number 5. This has really been cool. There's been a lot of neat stories in this stuff. So I mean, if you're an Image fan, you'll dig it. If you're not, well, you probably won't. I mean, vintage almost. Yeah, this is Hellcop. I believe this is the issue 10, and I think this finishes it out. If I'm correct. Yeah, issue 10. Love this cover. So gorgeous. Usagi Ojimbo, issue number 31. I'm a huge Usagi fan, so I'm gonna keep getting it as long as Stan keeps writing it. Stan keeps writing it. All right.
I'm Rob.
Are you?
No, he is. That's what they call
So
it.
this is Robin 17. This finishes it out, my understanding. So I've been wanting to jump off this, even though it's been good. I just been trying to turn down, and luckily this finishes it off for Robin. So look forward to reading that and being done with the series. Iron Cat now. I'm a huge Black Cat fan. So the fact that Black Cat had the armor in the beginning, I love the fact that she is having the armor again and fighting alongside Iron Man himself is even better. So it's a pretty cool story. I've really been digging it. A and B all the way through. We're getting to the end, people. Somewhere. I know there's an end somewhere down there.
Yeah, Yuki versus Panda.
Huge Yuki versus Panda fan. So there's an issue 10 and issue 11. I love this story. Now to talk about anime. That's all. Nope, all done. This is an anime. It needs to happen, and that's it. If you're going, wait, that's a lot. You're right. That was holy mackerel. That was like $100, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you didn't see, we opened up 23 slabs on our last show. So we invite you to go check that out. Where this guy tries to wake up and go get some type of food inside of him. I'm going to load up on some more coffee and try to fix our plumbing.
That's not food.
Yeah, you think so?
All right.
And that's
From
it for
us.
us.
1, 2.
Comic Talk.
We'll catch you guys in the next unboxing.
Take care.